Hello everybody, it's Ben the Human here with a new series. You all voted. Thank you everybody who voted in the poll where I asked what you'd like to see next on the channel. We're gonna try out Rimworld. It was, of the 4 options I presented, it was the one that actually had a majority of people. Or not a majority, but the most people voting for it. The other ones, Frostpunk, New Cycle, and Oxygen Not Included, were all like in a dead heat for second place, essentially. So we'll definitely be playing those on the channel. Fear not, if this isn't the number one choice you made, those are all games I really enjoy. We will be getting to them in due time, do not fear. But we're gonna try Rimworld first. I've played Rimworld before, many hours. I'm not very good at it. So I do apologize if I make boneheaded decisions, if my base isn't optimal. That will definitely be the case. Just prepare for that. But it should be a fun time, so come along for the ride. We're gonna do the crash landed scenario. I don't think I want to do Tangle with any of these other different runs just yet. Maybe if we get really good. We should do the adventure story. I think that's fine. I'm not all about being super hard in a game from the get-go. I like Cassandra Classic. I think that's fine. All right. And then I was thinking about this with commitment mode. I like the idea, but I've also had games like crash on me sometimes, and I just hate for us to lose our playthrough even just because something goes wrong with the game, or like even lose progress and have to go back to a previous save and be like, oh, that last episode didn't count. So I will strive not to reload. What you see is what you get. But we'll stick with that, just because I'm paranoid about ruining the whole run. So let's generate the world here. My idea for this colony is I want to do a dwarves play where I like pick a mountainous area to live in, and then I build like a little mountain kingdom in there. I think that would be kind of cool. I like temperate forest. I like the fact that well, actually these are bad. Not bad, but they're hostile to me. I think we're looking for triangles. These people are part of like the larger empire, but maybe they don't mind so much. This seems like a friendly zone to live in. We don't want to live in pollution. That's no good. But I do want to live in the mountains. I also would love to have access to a large road near-ish by. Maybe close to the ocean would be kind of cool. So mountainous, temperate forest, average temperature 8 to 31. 31 is pretty high, but I think 8 to 31 is pretty comfortable. Like it never gets below freezing on average. So I think this is a pretty nice place to be. You can't settle on impassable, unfortunately. I thought when I was messing around just trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the playthrough, I was like, could you land on a mountain and just only be underground? But alas, that is not the case. Maybe with mods, but not right now. So I think I'd like to settle here right next to this super road. Does it say what it is? Stone Road. Okay, so we'll settle right here next to the Stone Road. We're on the edge of the temperate zone, arid shrubland area, and we're mountainous. So I like this spot. So let's go next. And then the ideology I want to try is dark humans. We're gonna play them like dwarves, like the Mines of Moria, where we burrow into the mountain and live underground. I thought about doing mole people, but like I said, I'm not the best Rimworld player, at least not right now. Maybe over time we'll get really good and then we can mess around with maybe some of these other ones and have a fun time with it. But I think I want to start with dark humans for now. I think it should be a good time, and we'll go for it. Now, I do recall from my time in the past of playing Rimworld that it was important not to have any major... He's got a wooden hand! That's awesome. Not to have any major health concerns that would like really put us in the ground. And also it's important not to have too much incapable of or too many negative traits. Quick sleeper is fine. Abhors the idea of drugs, that's fine. And then he has a great memory. This guy is really interesting. He doesn't like firefighting because he's a fire-scarred child. And he can't cook either. Because he's afraid of fire. What if we got him like an electric griddle? Then he wouldn't need to worry. Yeah, he's an interesting character. He's very social and intellectual. So he's on the short list. Ashley is a sickly child. This team isn't super well balanced. It's people that are like really into intellect and medicine and shooting and melee, but not so much the mining or construction. Mining is going to be very important for this playthrough. So I think it would pay to have somebody who's very good at mining from the get-go. And as a bonus, it would be pretty sick if they wanted to learn more mining. Either they have to start at high mining or like really high mining or they want to learn it. It looks like Andre Berger might be the kind of guy we need. And actually, he's pretty solid. He's a hard worker, he's kind, he's neurotic, which increases... Is that bad or good to increase the mental break threshold? I assume it's bad because it says that his nerves can get the better of him. So we need Berger on the team for sure. We kicked Thomas out of the squad, but Thomas does animals and crafting and then shooting and melee, which is also kind of what Duster does. So maybe it's not as important to have Thomas on the team. Although maybe animals are important because like maybe we can't raise as many things under the mountain. And you need to like harvest bugs, I don't know. So at least we have mining double fire. So I think Berger is like has to come with us. I could be convinced to kick Ashley out of the team. Berger's our mining and cooking guy. He's the mining cook. Ashley is just like our doctor and intellectual. Is there a better doctor? They do construction. They're not a fighter. They're a misogynist though, and a masochist. Having a like anybody who's like against one of the genders in the game is pretty bad, just because they're not gonna get along with half of the people. I guess we could go with a man-only team, but that seems that seems like you're needlessly limiting yourself. Is that the only other doctor we have? Oh no, Granzier is a doctor. Neurotic, pretty, and nimble. Okay. And their husband is Thomas, which is this livestock farmer. So maybe kick out Ashley, have Granzier on the team. And then really the only limitations are melee and planting. I like this team. It's not bad. His sister is Ashley, the sickly child that I just kicked out of the team. Berger has no relation to anybody. I like the nickname for Dustin Bishop is Duster. That's very good. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Yes, let's go ahead and start. I like these three. And now begins. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sounds of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As the pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. We came in right next to this pack of elk. All right, let's pause. Let's take a look at our surroundings here. Ooh, there's some horses. Just like hanging out in this abandoned house. I love the music of Rimworld. Great soundtrack. Let's lower the sound just a tad. It's a little loud. There, much better. Okay. So I think honestly, this is not a bad place to start our mountain kingdom. Because there's a lot of building that we could be doing into the building here. So why don't we... And the nice thing is there's fertile land, like, right outside. So we can just get outside and dig up our plants if we need to. Let's deconstruct these, like, bits of material. We can make use of those if need be. But for now, let's check out our schedule. I do want to have people sleeping regularly. Working should be, like, middle of the day. Oh, that's weird. I thought I was trying to, like, select and drag. That didn't work. And then we'll do 1 hour of recreation at the end of the day. And now let's sort out our priorities. Firefighting, always number one. Patienting, always is number one as well. Because hopefully people aren't injured, right? Doctoring, Granzier's main job. Duster's main job is childcare and wardening because he's really high on the social scale. We could also set him up as our secondary researcher, whereas Granzier will be our primary researcher. Granzier is also our top constructor, though. So maybe we do it like 2 and 2, since their skill is relatively close by. This can be he can also be our hunter. He's got a little bit of skill in crafting. Nobody has really good skill in art. The average of the relevant skills is very low. That's fine. Mining is going to be Burger's main job. And then growing... Honestly, I'm okay with everybody being a bit of a grower. Like, there's chances that you could lose... Like, you could fail things, but I think that's fine. Definitely cooking. We'll put hunting at a 2. You'll be backup cook, Granzier. Basic is... What is that? Releasing prisoners and flicking switches on machines. That'll be number 1 for everybody, since... Since that shouldn't take very long. Rest in bed to recuperate from non-immediately life-threatening medical problems. If you have a life-threatening... Maybe that's a 2? I guess we'll see. That one I might change. Art is not as super important. Do we have anybody we could... We don't really have enough people to make hauling and cleaning a priority right now. But maybe like, hauling does end up being an important thing. So maybe we'll set hauling to be Duster's private top priority, or one of his top priorities, because childcare and wardening shouldn't really be happening right now. Hunting, yes, but not all the time. Researching, maybe, and then, like, you should be hauling stuff, like, pretty much constantly. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We need to designate a location for our supplies. So let's chop down these trees, and then let's start digging a hole into this mountain right here. I guess we'll chop the trees first. Oh, we got wood even. Where did the wood come from? Does that come from the... Did that come from the stars? I gotta remember how to build things. Structure. Wall. Wooden wall. Not enough stored. That's fine. How big of a building do we need to have beds in it? This is just temporary until we can get our people inside the mountain. Because I think it takes a lot longer to dig. Can they get into beds if I stack them right next to each other? I don't think they can. I think it takes a lot longer to dig than it does to build. Oh my god. And then I just canceled out both of them. There, good. Colonist needs beds. I'm working on it. Don't panic. Look at all the steel everywhere. Holy cow. I should have given everybody their equipment right away. Components, armor. We'll have them come back and get their guns and whatnot in a second here. There we go, Granzier. I knew I could count on you. Do we want to put a wooden floor in here? Construction botched, Granzier! How could you? And then I remember that the roof is made with an area. Build roof area. Ta-da! Cannot build roof over poplar tree. Well, cut it down first, you nerd. And now we should designate a stockpile zone somewhere nearby. Maybe a little closer. Just for our stuff. So they don't leave it lying around over here. So this turkey doesn't mess with our stuff. I don't trust him. He looks suspicious. I like this little nook. Very defensible. We honestly wouldn't even need to destroy this. I mean, I don't know why I would. We could build like a little wall. Make a Helm's Deep kind of situation down in here. So like our main base is in the mountain. But then we'd have like a defensible structure outside. So we'd have like layers to fall back to if things get hairy. And then you could build like a kill box. Oh, there's a door over here? What's in here? This is mine now. I like how you can just claim stuff in this game. But it'd be cool to like build like a death zone in here where we have like a multi-leveled wall here that people couldn't get through or would have to work through to get at our people, and then you just have your defenders just like lay waste on them and like maybe even have mortars just lobbing fire bombs over the top at them. I'm thinking for the long term. It's very exciting. Still hacking down these trees. We should go to level 2. I usually run my strategy games at level 2. I'm hoping the beds will be done by tonight, and then one bed at least. Oh, it's raining. No, my stuff. My stuff. All right. Once the third bed has been constructed, great. Or maybe the building too. Duster, come over here. Get your bolt action rifle. Who's the next best shooter on the squad? Hunt. The next best shooter is Burger. So Burger, you get the pistol. No, don't pick up medicine. Equip revolver. And then Granzier, are you okay at melee? I forget how to look at their like abilities. Bio. Yes. 1. Not good. But you're the only person left, so you come get this knife. And then based on you being the melee person, I'm gonna put all the armor on you as well. So wear flak pants. Oh, she left her pants on the ground. And then a helmet. And then a flak vest. Grand news. All right. Okay, we got our tiny little hut built. I think we can probably start. Well, we should definitely get a growing zone going so we can get plants started. Maybe like a couple little segments of 4x4 here. Like so. I just love like orderliness. We have a cat. I love cats. Released to the wild. How rude. Christy the cat. Nothing can ever harm Christy. I will be ruined as a human. All right, we have potatoes. We have corn. We've got nutrifungus. Do you grow underground? Only in darkness. Sick. We can grow mushrooms underground. I'm excited. Rice plant. And I don't think we have the minimum skill for strawberries. So maybe, well, hay grass is for oh, cotton plant is a good idea. So we can make clothing. Hay grass is for animals, so I don't really see that being a benefit to us. Are you cleaning up the ground? Granzier, there are better things to be cleaning. It's gonna be dirty out here. All right, let's start digging into the mountain here. Maybe just like right here, like just a straight shot into the mountain. And then I think it would be nice to get a covered works or a stockpile zone, just like so we don't have our stuff lying around outside. Granzier's planting, good for her. Somebody had to take charge. I would love to build a stone wall across. Like, I don't think it's super important right now to do it like so, but long term, I would love to have a wall here. Where did we get the? Oh, we must have gotten that from deconstructing things. Go ahead and deconstruct this slate wall and this steel wall. Oh, is this uranium? Oh, it's jade. Cool. All right, everybody. First sleep of the inaugural Ben the Human Rimworld run. Christy is outside. We should probably get her a bed at some point. Just long-term planning. I think it would be good to start. Like, how do we want our layout? Our like society in here. I would love, how big of a bedroom is good for people in Rimworld? Like, I know is it a 4x4? Is it a 5x5? I know people in Stranded Alien Dawn want a 5x4. How big of a room do people need in Rimworld to be happy? Because it would be nice to figure out, like, how do we want to lay out our bedrooms? Like, if it's a 4x4, we could set up our rooms like such. And then you could do like a hallway. You should always do a 2x2 because otherwise people have a hard time moving past each other in the hallways. I almost think like the main hall should be like a 3x3 to like really allow people to come and go. But I should not allow them access to this because I'm just kind of planning this. I guess we could plan it like this. I don't think I've ever used the plan function. So if we wanted to do bedrooms, we could do like, and they are 4x4s. We could do it like such. We'll have to build a wall around here. But then you could do like this. I got a weird little dead zone in there that way. I guess we could move it up. But you see what I'm talking about? Let me know in the comments what the optimal bedroom is. Or maybe not the best one, but like what is a good idea for bedroom size. Duster's got a minor break risk? What's wrong, Duster? Needs. He's soaking wet, ate without a table, slept in the cold, minor pain, dull barracks. Blinding light. I forgot. They don't like the light because they're dark humans. Oh, well, we got to get them underground as soon as possible then. Good news is we can, once Burger, you know what? I should cut off the deeper tunnel here. Just let him dig out the zone for materials so we don't have stuff just sitting out here in the rain. And then we can think about, you know, because people want to eat at a table, we can think about what a common room space would look like, or at least a dining room space. And a kitchen. The kitchen will actually have to be relatively close to the outside, because it's the fridge space actually needs access to the outside to be able to cool itself, because you vent the heat into the atmosphere. If we tried to dig a fridge into the mountain, you'd have to clear the roof, and I think there's no way to clear anything that's you see how where it says overhead mountain on the bottom left, I don't think you can clear that roof. The overhead mountain is important. We also have to be mindful of structural collapses, because if our people dig out too much of a space, the roof could collapse on them, and I think it could kill them instantly, actually. So we have to be aware of that. A granite column would be kind of sick, though. I think that would look cool. So maybe we do it like... Maybe we make it out of slate? Yeah. And then this area should be fine. We shouldn't have to worry about any kind of cave collapses over here. Duster be dustin'. That's good, though. It's good to keep up with the cleaning. It can make people pretty unhappy to be in a dirty place. We can also smooth out these areas. Major break risk. Duster, it's okay. It's okay. I wonder what his break, like, habit is. Can get another stockpile zone going in here. And then at the very least, we can move, like, our weapons, apparel, buildings? And, like, raw resources and manufactured. That way they move the steel and whatnot into this zone here. How much space do you cover? You cover quite a bit of space. Expand zone. And then we can build a chunk zone. Yeah, dumping stockpile zone. We'll just put rocks out here. Like these rocks. Just right there. Burgers outside in the rain, chopping down trees like a maniac. Yeah, him being at a major break risk this early is not great, but he does have like old scars that I'm sure are not contributing to, or not, that are contributing to his lack of happiness. He's soaking wet. It has been raining quite a bit, which is kind of wild. Oh, you keep flirting with Granzier, you nerd. Recreation starved. I can't help you with that, my man. You need to just, like, realize some people aren't interested. And just move on. If it was one time, I'd be like, sure, that happens. He's been rebuffed 4 times. You bonehead. Had to rebuff us, and you're bringing Granzier's mood down. Good grief. Awful barracks. Yeah, everybody's recreation deprived, though, so hopefully this will help out with that. And we could build a chess table, but we don't really have a space for it right now. Alright, moving things. That's good. We can continue to build out the storage zone. Let's let him move. It's bigger than the current zone is, so I think we do need to continue digging out. Like that. And then we'll continue to expand the zone to the left. There we go. At least it's not raining anymore. So then the people won't be as cranky about being wet. What are you doing, Granzier? Oh, you're smoothing the floor. We need defenses. Well, he's wandering around in a psychotic state. That's okay. Dazed is... There are worse things to be than dazed. Like, he could be running around punching people. There are far worse things that could be happening. I do like the idea of spike traps, though. Like some steel spike traps. Cannot be placed next to traps. Oh, I didn't know that. So you can't, like, force them into the space. What if we do, like, a row, like so? And then we just, like, we close the wall. Like this. should probably dig out this random chunk. And I need more bricks, so we're gonna deconstruct this other wall. I hope there's nothing dangerous in there. Sometimes, like, there are, like, mountain sarcophagi where, like, ancient vampires live. And stuff like that. Hopefully that's not the case. Can harvest some berries. Still digging. That's like Burger's main job. Look at this! Got 5 traps right in a row. People won't know what to do with themselves. Although these traps probably aren't doing anything. So maybe I should move them like this? So if they try to get around the death entrance, they have to like go through them to get in there. And then maybe we don't dig this guy out. Instead, we build even more marble walls like this, so they have to go through these traps to get in there. I'm understanding how this works. Yeah. Deconstruct this wall. Oh, there's survival meals way the heck out here. Let's zoom way out. There's 36. Oh, wow. Are there any more just like lying around? Who are you? Mechanoid detritus. Huh. What happens if I deconstruct that? Do I get anything useful? Ancient fence. Sandstone wall. Spaceship chunk. What are you made out of? Reinforced concrete. Can I deconstruct all that stuff? A visitor. Hello. A hunter from the black-hair Naalo tribe is visiting the colony. Snake Braga. Wild. Can I claim? And then, what if I just deconstruct all of you? It won't let me, like, double-click to select all of them, but I'm curious. I'm gonna deconstruct this whole fence. I'm hoping it gives me, like, some sweet materials to use. If they're here, why not? I don't need the sandstone just yet. We'll see. Braga, there you are. Can I recruit you? I need more people. Ranch Archism. Certainty. No role assigned. You're good at shooting and melee. Pretty middling at these stuff. Okay at animals. You are artistic, which is interesting. Tough blood. Oh, you're a cannibal. Oh, man. Overrides some precepts related to, agrees with memes, cannibal. Does that mean they have to eat? Rush from hurting people. They're kind of an interesting character. Oh, they got a sick beard. Hey, Duster, can you talk to this guy, or are you still pissed off? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's wandering with his turkey friend. No way of preparing proper meals. We'll get to that next episode and talk to Braga hopefully when Duster gets out of his funk. So, if you guys have enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you're looking forward to more Rimworld or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!